Wow, make some of this for dinner tonight, guys. Chicken and potato stew. Wow. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a Cantonese chicken and potato stew that my mom taught me. So yeah, I'm gonna use a full chicken. To do this recipe, you can use any chicken, your chicken thighs, your drums, but I'm just gonna show you guys my full chicken over here. So yeah, let's get cooking. Okay guys, let's first cut our chicken up. You can cut it how you like. Here's the chicken butt over here. We don't want. Some chicken neck skin, we also don't want that. Okay. It's the chicken's rib cage over here. Okay, so I opened up the chicken. You can see the chicken has a lot of crap in here, all its organs. So now we're just gonna we're gonna take this to the sink, and then we're just gonna clean out all this organ stuff before we cut this chicken up. Okay, chicken has been cleaned now. Took out all its organs. Let's chop this up. Let's flip it over. I see here has a lot of that butt skin over here. Take this out. I won't eat this. Just break the spine here. Separate it into 4 pieces here. Here, the drumstick over here, and the bone over here. Okay guys, cut up my chicken. Let's marinate the chicken. Okay guys, let's marinate the chicken. First I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to sprinkle some white pepper, good amount. Next, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. Next, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of sugar here. Oh yeah guys, before this video continues, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks guys. And next, we're going to add in 1 heaped tablespoon of crushed garlic. You can use your fresh garlic. I'm just using store-bought crushed garlic. Next, we're going to drizzle some oyster sauce all around. Just all around. Doesn't matter more or less. It will always be tasty. Okay, next, drizzle some light soy sauce. Drizzle some Chinese rice wine. Drizzle some sesame oil. And a good amount of olive oil. You'll want to add just a tiny little bit more of olive oil, because we're going to be frying this in a pan, so we want the chicken to be well coated with this oil, else it will burn in the pan. So yeah, just give a good amount of olive oil. Okay, now just use your hands or gloves, or just use a tablespoon and give this a good mix. Then we will add in some cornstarch. Okay, so I just gave this a good mix with my tablespoon here. Now you can see there's not much liquid in here, so I'm just gonna be adding in 1 heaped teaspoon of cornstarch. Okay, 1 heaped teaspoon of cornstarch. Okay, let's give this a mix. If you don't add in the cornstarch, the cornstarch, it helps the sauces to stick onto the chicken. So yeah, it also helps the chicken also helps the chicken to absorb more of the spices and sauces we put in here. And also helps with when you pan searing the chicken, gives a good brownish coating on the chicken. Yeah, and it makes the chicken just a little bit more crispier. They're not putting in any cornstarch. So yeah, we're just gonna give this a good mix like that, and then leave it in the fridge for about 30 minutes, and we can make the stew. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and then now I'm gonna chop up some potatoes and onions. Okay, over here I've got about 7 decent sized potatoes over here. Just gonna cut them into potato slices. You don't want them too thin. You want them about this kind of width, because we're going to be boiling them while we're cooking, while we stir frying the chicken, before we add this potatoes on top of the chicken. Okay, potatoes are done. Let's chop up 1 onion. Just go chop some onion slices. Okay, onions are done. Okay guys, make the potato stew. Okay, first I'm going to boil my potatoes in this water. Just sprinkle some salt in this boiling water here. We're going to boil these potatoes for 10 minutes, then we will start frying our chicken. Okay guys, so while our potatoes are boiling, we're going to pan fry our chicken that has been marinated for about 30 minutes. Let's add in a good amount of olive oil. Let's first dump in our onion. The onion's gonna like form a base when you fry the chicken, so that the chicken doesn't burn up that quickly. And I don't know, it just gives the chicken a very good flavor when you add onions to any of your meats when you fry them up. We're not going to be adding no garlic, because on that chicken marinade we already added in a full tablespoon of garlic. But if you like more garlic, you can add in the garlic to fry the chicken up as well. Okay, now we're going to add in our marinated chicken with all the sauces. Okay, now just layer the chicken nicely on the pan. And then just get a lid and just cover it. Cover it, let it cook, let it sear its meat, and then for about 3 minutes, then we'll flip it around. Okay, after a few minutes, just flip the chicken around. Okay, once it's flipped, just cover it back with the lid and let it cook for another few minutes, and then we will flip it around again. Okay, a few minutes is up. Let's check the chicken. Flip it around again. Okay, now we're adding 1 heaped teaspoon of hoisin sauce. Just layer it on top of the chicken there. And we're going to add in 1 heaped teaspoon of bean sauce. Okay, once we lay the sauce, we don't need to stir it around. We're just going to cover it back with the lid. Let the chicken cook for a few minutes, then we'll stir it up again. Okay, after a few minutes, let's stir fry the sauce into the chicken here. Okay, we're gonna cover it one last time. Let that cook for a few minutes. Then we will add in our potatoes. Then we have cooked this chicken for around 15 minutes, and the potatoes has been boiling around 15 minutes as well. Stir fry our chicken up again. I think all the sauce has melted into the chicken now. Look at that chicken. Okay, now we're going to take out the potatoes and put it into this chicken here. Okay, give the potatoes with the chicken a good stir fry over here. First we're going to just drizzle a little bit of soy sauce on top of the potatoes here. Then turn up the heat and give this a stir fry. Okay, now we're going to add in a good amount of potato water that we were boiling the potatoes with. Pour in a good amount potato water. We want to pour enough until it covers up the potatoes up here. Maybe until halfway is good enough. Yeah, but make sure that the top is covered nicely. Good amount of potato water. And guys, you must remember that when we marinated the chicken, there was already cornstarch, so the cornstarch will also thicken up this water sauce over here, and then you'll all coat the chicken up here. So let this to a boil, and then we'll cover this up and let this cook for around 30 minutes. Then we'll check this out. If the potatoes, once the potatoes are soft enough, then this dish is ready, guys. Okay, just cover this back with a lid and let this simmer for 30 minutes, and we'll get back and we'll come back to check on this. Okay guys, that's been around half an hour. Let's check on our chicken stew here. Give this a little stir. Looking good. Let me just taste the potato, if the potatoes are ready or not. Potatoes are ready, guys. You don't want it to break apart in this chicken stew here. Okay guys, it's ready. You can see there's a lot of sauce for your rice, and yeah, if you want a more thicker sauce, you can add in cornstarch slurry. Wow, this is good. It's time to let's have a taste of this deliciousness. Okay, got my rice over here. Some of that delicious sauce over here as well. Chicken. Okay, let's taste this. Hey guys, it's time to taste my chicken and potato stew with some white rice. Check that out. This is my mom's recipe. She taught me, and I love it. Such an easy, quick recipe that you guys can make at home. Hey, just check out that delicious piece of chicken drumstick. Let's taste this. Full of the bone. The potato over here. Wow. So good, especially with that chicken potato stew sauce on the white rice. Guys, give this recipe a try, let me know how it went. Thanks guys for watching.